Well, good day, everybody. This is Chris with the Ancient Scholar. I hope this video finds you all doing well. It is about 7 in the morning. I got in quite early today. I've been spending about the last hour or so setting up for some lab activities today. We're doing some pharmacology, medication administration activities, and we'll be focusing on interosseous access, as well as the administration of blood products and some scope of practice changes in the state to include the administration of certain antipsychotic agents, as well as some additional changes. We're going to have a pretty big day. And the way that the pharmacology course, at least for our paramedics, is set up is that we do an all-day lab every Thursday, starting at about 8:30, and we go to about 17:30 sometimes. So you're looking at around 9 hour lab. So it's an all-day lab every week for a few weeks, and so there's a lot of setup involved with that, as you might imagine. So I do have to come in early and do that. So I figured before the office opens and people come in and regular business starts, I thought I'd just do a quick video on what I want to do. Is I want to do a quick update on the Pixel 10. So I've done a couple videos on this device as far as my initial impressions and an initial review of it. And unfortunately, I'm having some additional issues with this phone a couple of days ago. So I've noticed it's gotten better overall since I first got it in the last month, but it is still fairly buggy. There are a lot of times where applications will kind of slow down, freeze up temporarily. Very occasionally, I'll even have an application that'll just completely crash. But I've started having an issue where the screen will lock up and it'll look like violet, pink, and black fuzz, like static, really. It'll be like a violet, like half the screen will be filled up with like pink and black static, and the phone will just completely freeze up. I've had that happen a few times now, and normally what I'd have to do is I just have to hold and power it completely down and then back on again. But this apparently happened the other night. This is a couple of days ago. I was in bed, I was sleeping. Apparently the phone froze up, and it started making emergency noises, like I was activating the emergency features on the phone. And so I got up, because it was making a lot of noise, and I was looking at it, and it was making that alarm that it'll do when you activate the emergency features. But I had that screen was frozen, and so I was attempting to power it down, but it had already contacted my emergency contacts. It contacted 911, and because the phone was froze up, I wasn't able to stop that, and I wasn't able to stop the cacophony of issues that resulted. The EMS, or the police department and dispatch got a hold of me, and they're sending people out, and I was trying to tell them, no, it's this phone's locking up, and of course the phone was frozen, so I had to use my other phone. My emergency contacts were calling. This is like 10 o'clock at night when all this went down. So it was very unfortunate. So I was able to, I ended up just having to hold, like you power it down for about a minute or two, and then it finally powered off, and I just kept it turned off. And then I powered it back on about a day later, and it sent messages to all my emergency contacts again, even though it was not frozen up and I had not activated any of it. So I ended up turning all of the emergency features off on the phone, and then it sent out another round of text messages to my emergency contacts. So I currently have the safety features off, and I have I have unselected emergency contact, so I don't even have any emergency features currently running on this phone for fear that this problem will occur or reoccur. However, yesterday there was an update. It was about a 30 megabyte update. It was a security/OS update. So I completed that update, restarted the phone, and so I'm currently running this phone on the following the September update to the operating system. And since I did this yesterday, so a little less than 24 hours, so far so good. The phone has been working just fine. No significant issues or slowdowns. No app crashes yet. So we will see what happens. But I did want to at least describe some of the issues that I've been having with this phone, and severe issues, I would say. That in fact, that's a potential showstopper for me, particularly if it were to happen again. That would completely destroy any and all trust I have in this device, because that is just so utterly unacceptable for it to do that. And if I can't trust the emergency features built into the phone, then there is certainly a very serious issue in my opinion. So it's unfortunate that I have to report this, but I think it's a significant enough issue, and if anyone else runs into it, at least if anyone sees this video, at least there's some forewarning that this is a potential problem, and I would certainly not want this to occur to anybody else. So this is kind of a public service announcement of sorts. So I'm unfortunately, certainly having a bit of buyer's remorse, to say the least. I really should have just stuck with the Pixel 9. And I don't think I would be having the issues that I've been having with this device. It's really unfortunate. And all I can do at this point is hope that the situation is stabilized following this last update. But I'm not super confident, unfortunately. So we will see how things progress. So thank you all very much, and take care. We'll see you in the next video.